Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how you can run the official nightly release of ROCm together with PyTorch to run ComfyUI on your PC. The operating system we are going to use is Windows 11, and after that we're going to generate images with Flux DEV. If you got an AMD GPU, make sure that you download the right drivers. So go to Google, search for Adrenaline AMD, click on the link and you will find the software that you need. You just download the software, download the Windows drivers, and it will download everything that you need. Just execute this, and after that you will get the software of Adrenaline, and there you will see also your detected GPU. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to install Git SCM. This makes it easier to download and clone Git repositories. So open a browser and go to git-scm.com. Then you will see the button download for Windows. Just press the button and get the Git that you need. Alright, let's open the folder. Install Git SCM. It's the next finish thing. Here are some things that you can change. I will put it to Notepad++. This one we'll press next. We are going to use Git from the command line. Press next and use the bundled OpenSSH. And here we are going to use the native Windows Secure Channel library. Checkout, I will use checkout as is. Alright. And for the credentials, we will use the Git Credential Manager for your login. I won't view the release notes and hit finish. Now we're going to open a terminal. As you can see, I already had one on my taskbar. You can also press the Windows button and type CMD and hit enter. Alright, now let's see if Git is installed correctly. You can run the command git -- version, and when you see a version printed on your screen, then you know everything is good. Alright, now it's time to install Python. So let's go to python.org and go to the downloads, click on Windows and search with Ctrl F for Python 3.11. As you can see, there is the Windows installer of Python 3.11.9. So let's click that one, download it, click on executable, and I'm going to add the Python executable to the path of the environment variable. Alright, so now let's install it. Click yes. Alright, and there we go. Now open a command prompt and see which Python version is installed. And as you can see, I got an old one, 3.10. By default it will install the PyLauncher, so that means if we hit the following command, we will get the right version. So if you enter the command py and then with the version of Python that you want, -- version, you will get the version of that Python that you want to use. So you can use, for example, Python 3.11 with a module of a virtual environment, and then we can create a Python virtual environment for version 3.11. Okay, that's it for now. Alright, the next thing we are going to do is we are going to download or clone the Git repository of ComfyUI. So go to the GitHub page of ComfyUI and click on code. And then we're going to copy the link that is in here, https the ComfyUI git URL. Alright, now we're going to open a command prompt again. And as you can see, it opens the directory users and your username. We're going to make a directory called AI. So let's hit enter, and then we're going to change the directory into the AI directory. Okay, now it's time to run the following command, git clone, and here we copy the URL of ComfyUI. And as you can see, it's downloading the ComfyUI directory. Let's clean it and change directory into the ComfyUI directory. The next thing we are going to do is we're going to use our Python 3.11 version to generate a virtual environment, and we can do that with the following command. Virtual environment, virtual environment. Alright, now we are going to activate the virtual environment by hitting the following command. Alright, now you can run Python -- version, and you can see that we are running on Python 11.9. And if you want, you can use also pip list to see which Python packages are installed in your virtual environment. Okay, the next thing we are going to do is we're going to the official Git repository of ROCm, the nightly one. Alright, now that we got ComfyUI in the virtual environment, we are going to the ROCm repository. So let's go there and click on the releases markdown, which is in the files below. And as you can see, there's a releases page. First of all, take a look if your GPU in your PC is supported. It must be in this list. And well, I got the AMD RX 7700 XT, which is almost similar to this one. So I'm going to take ROCm and Torch. First of all, we're going to install ROCm, and then we're going to install Torch. So depending on your card, just click these two links in a new tab and you will see the commands that you need to execute. So let's do that. First of all, we're going to copy this one and go back to our command line. Here, as you can see, my virtual environment is activated. You must see this, otherwise you are not in your virtual environment. So let's paste this, and as you can see, it didn't copy and paste it really well. So let's take a notepad first, copy it again, and remove the slashes and the new lines so that you get one line. Alright, hit Ctrl C so you got a fresh line, copy the line, hit enter, and it's going to download all the packages it needs for PyTorch. Well, first ROCm, and then after it we're going to do it for PyTorch. Alright, now we're going to take the second one, so that is this one. Let's copy it again in our notepad. Remove the old one, and this is the new one. Remove the new lines, so we're making sure that it will work. Now wait until this is finished, and then we can copy and paste the second command. Alright, now we are going to clean the command line with CLS, and we are going to run our Torch Audio and Torch Vision installation package of Python. Alright, because we want to run ComfyUI, make sure that you also install the requirements of ComfyUI, which is in the requirements.txt. So we're going to run pip install -r requirements.txt and hit enter. Alright, now it's time to run ComfyUI. So just hit python space main.py. Alright, now let's go to your browser, and as you can see on localhost port 8188 we can find ComfyUI. Now, do you want to know how to clone a voice in ComfyUI with Microsoft 5 Voice? Then go to ROCm.ai, and there I will show you exactly the steps that you need to take in order to get everything working. So now we got ComfyUI running, and let's go back. If you hit Ctrl+C, it stops the server and you will stop ComfyUI. It will show reconnecting, so it's disconnecting. So let's start it again. Always make sure that your virtual environment is activated. This is the way how you can deactivate it. So let's activate it again. Let's check the Python version one more time. It's Python version 3.11.9. And now let's run ComfyUI again. Okay, let's go back to our browser in localhost port 8188, and we are going to test Flux DEV to generate images for us. So let's see. Okay, make sure to download all these models. So we're going to do that. This can take a while. Okay, once you've downloaded the models, make sure you are going to put the models in the right directories. So let's put the first one, AE, save tensors. Let's cut it and put it into VAE. Go to models first. And here we're going to paste it. And then we are going to pick the next one, which is clip 1. Just cut it. Paste it in the text encoders. Flux, or let's do this one first, T5XXL. Paste it also here. And Flux DEV, we're going to cut it and put it in our diffusion models folder. Alright, now go back to the browser, and as you can see, we got all the models. And we can now change the prompts a bit. So let's make the girl a dog. Well, change the prompt from girl to dog so that we got a picture of a dog, and run our prompt and see what is going to happen. Let's put this one on the left, this one on the right. I got the RX770 XT, so for me it takes around 5 minutes to generate an image with Flux DEV. But I have to say they look pretty good. And there you go, there is the image. This is what it looked like.